Hey, this is my cucumber bed, and if you guys want to learn 2 tips on how to grow better cucumbers this year, follow along with these 2 tips I'm trying. First off, did you see those radishes? I put some radishes in the first day because they only take 30 days to grow, and guess what? They are good for putting off nitrogen. And guess what loves nitrogen? Cucumbers. Cucumbers love nitrogen. They really do. They'll eat it up. You want to put heavy nitrogen in with your cucumber.
I love nitrogen.
All right, so we know cucumbers love nitrogen. They like phosphates. So first thing, go to the store. If you get some plant food. Now look at these 3 numbers at the bottom. The first number is nitrogen. Did you know that? So there's always 3 numbers to refer to. This one's 12, 10, 5. Now the second number is phosphates. So that's a good one because it's high in nitrogen and phosphates. So that's a good plant food to get, inexpensive. Now, if you did want organic or natural, which is better for you, of course, this one here, it only came with a 4 in the nitrogen. So I wanted it for cucumbers specifically, I want a high nitrogen and a high phosphates. On this particular mix, it says add 2 tablespoons of the mix per plant. So I'm just adding it around the base of each plant, and it will filter down there throughout the season as you water. It will take a little bit more time to hit the roots, but that's okay because it will give it the nitrogen throughout the season. And you only have to do it once throughout the season, maybe twice. So there you go, that's tip number 1. Add nitrogen if you need to the soil that you have if you're trying to grow cucumbers. All right, who's ready for tip number 2? This is an easy one, and you can do it after you've already planted your plants as well. What you do is you create a mound around the plant with the dirt. So go in after, and it's not like a hill where it's on top of the hill, it's almost reversed of that. You put the hill around the plant, and then it's inverted in the inside. So there's a couple reasons why you want to do this. Is one, probably the obvious one, you can focus the water inside of there and it kind of puddles up and it will drain directly down to those roots rather than spreading across the top of the whole soil. So that's one good reason. I wouldn't suggest this planting method with any plant. We're talking about cucumbers here, maybe like zucchini or squash. Those would work with this method. Tomatoes, definitely not. So what I do, and it's just good to work with the dirt around, especially when it's fresh and new. If you've just put your plants in, do this. It's good. You can spot treat the area too because it's kind of around the plant there. All right, so it's going to make it easier if you're adding fertilizer in the future because it's down in there, and like I said, you can kind of spot treat the area. Another good reason is as the plants grow and get real big, this identifies the area that you're working with. It kind of traces around the plant so you can see where that stem is coming out of the ground. And I just like this. It's like an inverted hill method. I know people who like hill method, and I've used it. What I've found is when I water on a hill, it rolls down the sides. This will collect the water on the inside, and that's why I was saying it's good for like cucumbers and zucchinis. They love water. You almost can't water them too much. You don't want to have them too wet, but it's okay if they are drinking up that water because their roots love it. And now these cucumbers are ready for my homemade special fertilizer that I'm going to show you on the next video, and I bet you can't wait. I'll see you then.